Babe, today we're going to have a conversation about how to be absolutely irresistible to the man of your dreams. Like, literally, how to be a gift to the world, how to have your feminine energy be so delicious that people literally want to spoil you, do right by you, and even some people that be acting wrong, be somehow acting right for you. Not like you should still choose them people, I'm just saying. And it's not information that is like tactics and being manipulative. This is not a space where I want to manipulate and hurt men, because really you're only doing it because you've been hurt and you're still projecting that hurt to others. No shade. I'm talking about how to really set ourselves up for divine union, how to have healthy friendships with men, how to have people in general just want to do things for you, for your friends, people, everyone, because you are a magnetic feminine being. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so like this video if you are ready to be in your most feminine era yet, and let's get into it. Number one, the first thing that you want to do is have an attitude of gratitude. And yes, I know it sounds cliche, but it's really, really important. Even I've known this and still have fallen victim to lack of appreciation and gratitude. If you want somebody to truly honor you, they need to feel true gratitude. And that is a heart chakra thing. That is your heart being open. Because think about it, you need to pretend and treat people like they can hear your thoughts, because they can. On an energetic level, people are always going to pick up on the signals that you send them. So if you are constantly talking ish about other people, gossiping, complaining about your man, even if it's just in your head, your energy is one that is ungrateful. And why would somebody ever want to do something for you if you're not even grateful and appreciative for what is already done for you? Like, think about it. Like, imagine me sitting here being like, you're so this, he always does that, and da 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 da, he never does this, he's not da 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 da. Would you want to do anything for that person, or would you want to run away? Hello. So you need to start cultivating genuine gratitude in your being. And you do that by having a gratitude practice for yourself and for life in general. Wake up every single morning and have gratitude. Throughout the day, have gratitude. Every time you feel doubtful, scared, fearful, lack, have gratitude. The most powerful form of prayer is gratitude. It's not begging God and pleading for things. It's being grateful for what already is and what is to come like it already is. That is how you have powerful prayers. So when you have genuine gratitude, people can pick up on that energy, and it's really, really magnetic. What happens if you have a moment where you close your eyes? We talk about this in Psychic Secrets of Seduction, by the way. Check out that course. It's the most popular course for a reason. So you would close your eyes, you would get into a certain meditative state, almost like a trance state, and you would send that person positive energy. Like, really notice all the positivity about them, notice all the great things about them, notice all the things that they do, and you cultivate genuine gratitude for that person. And you'll watch that person will literally start treating you differently and acting differently, even if you have to say a word to them, because they feel the shift in your energy. You are that powerful. Number two, openness. So many women walk around saying they want love or they want abundance, but you really don't. You have a closed heart and a closed energy and a closed spirit. A lot of the times, if I go on TikTok, most women, they want to get from men and this, that, and a third, but they're not truly even available. And you know you're not available if you keep on attracting unavailable men, because it's always a reflection in a mirror. If you have a closed heart and a closed energy, it's because you've been hurt in the past and you're still holding on to those hurts. You may say things on the higher extreme level like, I hate men, men are this, men are that. And on a lower end, you might just find yourself uncomfortable when you're in the presence of men or when you're starting to catch feelings. You have this closeness about you. You don't like to be seen. You kind of like hide yourself in certain ways. And if that's the case, you have to open your energy and you have to open your heart. An open energy is a magnetic energy. A closed energy is a closed energy. And it says, don't come next to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to be near you. And if anybody does come to you, they're usually not the ones that you want. So how do we have an open energy and an open field? We have to heal from the traumas from the past. The heart chakra is called Anahata. And in Sanskrit, that it's Anahata, and that translates to an unhurt heart. To be unhurt, you have to get to a place where you release those emotions from the past and you're present, and you don't have to be this strong girl. You need to be soft. Being feminine means you're so present with yourself that you're not afraid to feel and to fully let go and release. On my retreats, I go through this all the time with my ladies. We're purging and releasing and letting go and of years worth of trauma. I do energy work and breath work, and it really is one of the most powerful ways to like really quickly release years of trauma and old emotions in just one session. Get a session with me, by the way, or get a one-on-one retreat or come to one of my group retreats, all linked down below. But seriously, you want to be present with yourself and really do some form of release of the old and begin to go on that journey of healing. Feminine energy is healed energy, right? Especially open, feminine, soft energy. You get there by being soft with yourself first and your emotions, and allowing them to flow instead of letting them be stuck in your body. Okay, Jalen from the future here, and I realized I didn't say something important. One also thing is, just as open as you are, you want to be closed. You want to have boundaries. Femininity flourishes with masculinity, and very feminine women also have a deep relationship with the masculine. They have respect for the masculine. They have a good relationship with masculine energy. They will never say things like, I hate men, men are terrible, this, that, and the third. They understand that divine masculine energy has its purpose. And just like we are feminine, you also have a certain amount of masculine energy in your being for a reason. If you had no masculine energy, you literally would be lazy and you would never do anything significant in this life. You wouldn't get up. You wouldn't do anything because it's literally action, structure. But boundaries, when you are too open and you don't have boundaries, it's not attractive because there's no resistance. If you're just like giving everything away for free, people can just have all this access to you and you're like opening them legs real quick. In certain cases, right? Most of the time, there's always exceptions to the rule, but most of the time, it's less attractive. But when you have boundaries and when people can't get to you so quick, they actually have to put in effort and really get to know you, and really you're selective about who gets access to you. It's exclusive, and exclusive things kind of draw people towards it. When something's exclusive, it creates a desire to want to get closer to it. But when something is open and available to everything and everyone, it's like whatever. It's like everybody can go there, right? So it's like, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun time. We can go there. Always go there. But it's not put on a pedestal. If you really want to be honorable with yourself and your values. Carry yourself like the woman who knows her worth and command that respect by just simply being, not doing a lot of yapping, just allowing yourself to be attracted to what you're attracted to and being closed to what does not resonate with you and your spirit. No complaining or trying to tell somebody how to treat you. You gave somebody a chance or two, and if they're not meeting to that expectation, you just kind of move on and release that connection and let them know with grace. But you're not continuously giving people access to you when they don't deserve it. Number 3, you genuinely enjoy your life. Feminine energy is most magnetic when you are in the bliss state. And you can't access the bliss state if you have old emotions, old energy, and lack of gratitude. But the bliss state is It's like literally you have a bliss body where you don't even need things to change in your life in order to be happy. You just feel happy because you're excited to be alive. And the things are just additives. The relationship's just an additive. The partner is just an additive. The money is just an additive to what is already within you. And if you understand that on a deep level, it's not the things that create the change in your being. Those things just bring out things that were already inside of you. So you want to start playing in the energy of bliss, of joy, of open heart, of peace and happiness and fulfillment, and do things that truly bring you fulfillment and peace, and not faking it. Like, really, what makes you happy? What is your purpose? What is your calling? What what lights you up? What do you enjoy? What are things that make you feel good and feel nice? That's what you want to start giving to yourself now. And that's when you're in a relationship or a marriage, and also when you're single. Either way, you want to nourish yourself. And there's something that you guys need to do, like just close your eyes and breathe into your heart. And notice what you feel in your heart when you take that deep breath in. And what I'm craving in this moment is a little bit more fun, like something energetic, like tennis or something that dances and moves my body. You want to ask yourself the question, my love, my heart, what is it that you want? What would make you feel happy and blissful today? And live a life dedicating yourself to that, so that you're always maintaining a frequency to the highest degree that brings you more joy. And that amplifies your magnetism times 10, okay? But yeah, you guys, that is the tips that I have for you if you really want to be more magnetic and really step into your feminine energy so that you can attract your dream life. Like, I'm literally living my dream life right now on my first class trip. After hosting so many beautiful retreats in Bali back to back, and even doing an amazing $89,000 launch, like, I'm just feeling blissful and alive. And the most important thing is not the things itself, it's the relationship that I have with myself and my resilience and my softness and my energy. And no matter what happens, like, no one could ever take this light away. And literally, I was in the mall in Dubai, and I was just having a conversation with somebody who came up to me, and then he was saying, you are so beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's not just your beauty, it's your energy. Like, I've never left a conversation just feeling uplifted, feeling energized just by talking. That is a gift that you have. But that is not, it's like my feminine energy. It's my aura. I've worked on myself and I've done a lot of inner work. So if you want to radiate so that your presence speaks more than your words or your looks or anything, but your energy and your presence and your communication speaks, then you gotta work on yourself and your feminine energy. All right. If you want to dive deeper into this, I would highly recommend you check out my Psyche Secrets of Seduction course, as well as my 21-day feminine energy reset. So you can start getting in tune with your body and learn all the juicy secrets of magnetism. And if you want to just bypass all the stuff and you really just want to go straight into it and you want the luxurious premium spiritual experience, definitely get a one-on-one retreat with me. I have a few spots available, or join me on one of my retreats sometime this year or next year. And you can sign up on the wait list down below, and I'll reach out, we'll connect if it's in alignment. But all right, my loves, I am gonna go take a nap on this beautiful flight and I'll talk to you later. Peace.